Hi, my name is Roy. I'm one of the Ministry Manpower Approved Auditor. I'm here today to help you to how to prepare for the bizSAFE free audit. By now you may have completed bizSAFE Level 2 Risk Management course. You have a little bit of understanding of risk assessment and how to prepare a risk management plan. Now I'm going to show you how to prepare for the audit. For audit for bizSAFE Level 3, because it's not a legal requirement, as well it's not compulsory to be bizSAFE Level 3, so the criteria is a little bit simpler than compared to other audits. But what you need to do is to prove the documentation that you have prepared it according to risk management regulation as well as code practice for risk management. Number one, you must make sure that all work processes and key activities at the workplace have been inventory, which means that it's going to be like a content page on the book, which means that all your processes or your company must be listed down in at least minimum 1 page or at least 2 pages, whereby any auditor or any Ministry Manpower personnel who want to check or any third party want to check, they know that what kind of processes you have in your company. That's for number one. With all the list of work processes you have, you need to make sure that you have risk assessment for every single activity, or in what the audit requirement will be all major work activities which you can foresee. For those which are unforeseeable, we can't fault you for not able to put in there, but whichever can foresee, you have to list down the work inventory as well as risk assessment. Number three, you must make sure that all the risk assessment has been conducted by a competent person. What do you mean by competent person? Which means that the person has attended course like risk management course approved by WDA, MOM, or equivalent, which is any course that you can have to prove to the auditor that is something similar or better than bizSAFE Level 2 risk management course. Number three, okay, the next one is that you need to form a team whereby the team will have to consist of at least 3 members from different disciplines. Why the auditor want to see that you have 3 members, minimum 3 members, and they have to be from different disciplines? Is because that risk management, according to risk management regulations as well as code practice for risk management, says that risk management is not a one-man show. It has to be contributed by a team. If the team consists of same discipline or same profession or perhaps the same level of people, it will mean that the point of view may not be as even. So in a way, you may need to have people from the workers level and the workers from management, point of view from management level, whereby the workers level are able to share with you feedback of what they experience or what they have encountered, perhaps some incident or near misses they have encountered, right? Or some complaints by the customer. Whereas the management level able to see things from different point of view, where they can look at able to share about the control measure listed. So it's very essential to prove to them that minimum you must have 3 members from different disciplines. However, there are some companies may have a department that only have 2%. That's okay. So if you can prove that in the department there's not enough personnel to form these 3 people from different disciplines, it's fine. You just need to have reason and back up with evidence. Okay, next one is to make sure that you have a risk management team with nominal role or compliance with the name, designation, roles, responsibility, whereas to show that you have planned to nominate those people from different disciplines and they form a team. As I said, risk management according to risk management regulation as well as code practice for risk management, it is not a one-man show. You cannot just cut and paste from somewhere else and put it there. You must form a team to really assess the risk. That's why we don't encourage you to just download or copy from somewhere another company a risk assessment and make it yours without forming a team and without discussion or without real risk assessment, which will be in non-compliance with risk management regulation as well as code practice for risk management. Next, you must make sure that top management support when you have done the risk assessment. That's very important, because when the top management endorse your risk management, is proof that overall of your risk assessment is officially approved by your company, supported. That's very essential. And then we have to make sure that risk assessments are being approved with signature of management and dated, because you will make sure that when they approve the risk management, That's very essential because as per risk management regulation, you need to review your risk assessment within 3 years or per change of processes or when there's an accident or when it's requirement by MOI. So in other words, your date should not be longer than 3 years of approval. Yep. So next one is make sure that the risk control have been implemented. You must prove to the auditor that you have implemented all your risk control. If not being implemented, you must give reasoning. For example, it takes time to get quotation, to implement engineering control, to get vendors. So you must prove in a minute or some documentation evidence to prove that it takes time to implement the control. So you must make sure that you have tried your best in the process with all the evidences you can show the auditor. That's very important. And the next one, you must make sure the risk register is updated. Risk register is almost like a file whereby you have all the risk assessment documentation in the risk management course that you have attended or you may have going to be attending. Is that all items like work processes have to be there, same work procedure have to be there. All these are considered the risk register. It has to be updated before you ask the auditor to come down and check for you. Next one is that you must make sure that you have communicated the risk to everybody in your company, especially those workers that are exposed to medium risk. As per the risk management regulation states that the workers have the right to know that the risk they are exposed to, especially the medium risk and above. Right? Of course, you cannot be high risk. Because high risk, you cannot